I'm excited. It's been really fun yesterday and last night preparing the sea urchin. It's a very nice calm morning. There's a little breeze. It's not super cold, so it's nice. But yeah, we're gonna start the day a bit slow. I'm just out here enjoying the view right now. So beautiful. Alright, we had breakfast, we had a little exploration on the island here, and flew the drone a little bit. The guys are already on the dock preparing a boat, and I'm as always the last. Got all my camera gear, got my dive gear, wetsuit's already on, big jacket for the wind, ready to go. So I'm heading down to the dock now. The sun is actually out right now, which is really exciting. We're gonna have some good light underwater. And yeah, can't wait. We have multiple spots that we want to check out. I hope I don't get too cold quickly, that we actually have time to explore a few other spots as well. But yeah, the only bad thing about today is that later in the evening we have to go back home and then back to work tomorrow. I can't believe it. I kind of want to have this life every day. That would be great. Okay.
What a beauty day!
Good times. Sun's out. What else do we want? Nice. I'm so gonna bring my gun. Hello, and thanks for joining me underwater again. First of all, if you haven't seen the first episode, make sure to watch it. I'll put the link into the top right corner, especially if you want to know a little bit more about the place where we have been staying the previous night. If you happen to know a good source for copyright-free music, please feel free to share that with me in the comments. I'm really starting to run out of good music. It's really difficult to find any good copyright-free music, and yeah, I would really appreciate that. So it's gonna be a bit of talking now. Yep, first shot, I almost talked through it. So as you can see, visibility is okay. There's some current, that's why it looks like it's snowing again. There's lots of particles in the water, but it's not murky. It is fairly shallow, that dive location where we've been, and honestly, most of my dives were probably under, less than 8 meters. And yep, that's greenling number 1. pretty little sun star. They were everywhere. And as you maybe still know, it's winter, so lingcod and rockfish is a no at the moment. That's why we're looking for greenling and cabezon. So I'm still really hoping to find a decent sized cabezon at some point. I haven't come across any yet, but I heard that they get fairly big. I did find this sculpin though. I think it is a brown Irish lord if I look at the eye, but not too sure about that. I just hold my gun next to it to estimate the size, and I would say that was probably a little shy of 30 centimeters. Maybe somebody can help me here to ID this fish. Can you see the greenling yet? Maybe now? It's right there. I have to say, this is kind of a weird approach. It's not the best angle to take a shot, but in this case it worked out fine. This might look like it's super easy to shoot greenling, but the difficulty is not the shot itself, unless it's moving. It's more the skill to find them. Sometimes I can only see them if they start to move, and that's often already too late to take a good shot. So you have to be really calm and have a good eye for them. And again, brain and bleed. Into the boat she goes.
Nice. Good one.
Huh?
Sweet size.
And that's Brian in his cool Immenso wetsuit. Paul is grabbing a spear gun too. He's never shot a fish before, so let's see if he is successful. This one was definitely one of the deeper dives I did. I'm not sure how deep, and I don't think that's important, but must have been somewhere around 10 meters, a little more maybe. I was very curious to see what is hiding in that cave. And it's a quillback rockfish, and I think it's probably the biggest one I've ever seen. Doesn't really look like it in the video, but it was fairly big. Here comes Paul on the hunt for his first fish.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
And he got it!
Yeah! Beauty!
Seeing others successfully spearfishing gets me all hyped, and part of me thought this would be a cool perspective. Yeah, and brain and bleed. I taught him well. Down we go. I really like the structure here of those horizontal cracks and those little ledges. That was really cool to check out. This spot really had some really big greenlings. I've never seen so many so big greenlings. That being said though, bigger is not always better. That's what she said. But greenlings that are way bigger than others usually have more worms, and a lot of fish that are bigger than average are older as well, and then they don't taste as good. So sometimes it's good to go with like a medium size. In this clip I did many mistakes. First, I still had my safety locked and the angle was unfavorable as the fish is swimming away from me. Then I missed that big greenling on the left that was swimming right towards me. And as I turn around, I missed another big one right on top of that big rock on the right. Brian was right above me, capturing a different perspective of the whole fail. And then I finally saw it. And come on, this fish is making it really easy, but I somehow managed to miss. I felt really sorry immediately, and still do, because I chipped the back of the fish a little bit, but it's luckily not badly injured. This shouldn't happen anymore though.
And he was so close. I can't believe it.
I should have just stopped trying after the safety was still locked and give it another try on the next dive. Sometimes that's the way it goes, and I find it important to reflect and to learn from my mistakes. After all, it's still a learning curve, and I have lots to learn if I want to become a good sparrow. If you look closely, you can see a big black rockfish out in the blue there. So, one last dive at this spot. Daily limit of greenling in this area is 3, and I have 2 so far. Looking out into the blue, if I can see that big rockfish again, just to capture it with the camera. And right in that little crack is a good greenling. This looks like I'm super close, but as you can see here, I was not that close. Brain and bleed, as always. I have 3 greenling now. Paul has 1 and Brian has 1 as well. And again, no luck with cabezon. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I just can't find them. But I'm really thankful that I got to fill my freezer with some fresh fish, and I even ended up giving a fish away to one of my coworkers. He was really happy about that. And I was too, because to me, the magic in spearfishing is getting to share the catch with friends and family afterwards. The quicker you chill down your fish, the better the quality gets. But we forgot to pack a cooler. Luckily though, the outside temperature is somewhere like around 6 degrees Celsius, so it is still kind of okay, I think.
He is probably down to change the location, or let's try one more slot. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to clean the fish right after I bled it. And as you maybe already know, I like to do that right in or at the ocean for a very important reason. As you can see, Paul was just diving underneath the boat, taking a video of a few tiny fish eating the guts of my greenling. And how cool is that? This fish belongs into the ocean, and I'm privileged enough that I can feed off the ocean's beautiful diversity. So, if you ask me, the least thing we can do is help out the little ones in the food chain. New location. A steep wall with a little overhang covered in giant anemones. So we are done. No energy left. And it's gonna get dark soon and we still have to take a hot shower and then head over to the Vancouver Island side again. Yeah, Brian, honestly, thank you so much for inviting us.
I'm so stoked you guys came, your friends, and I told you, man, this is a magical place and magical things happen. And
yeah.
you just did your first 2 days of diving of many.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll be back next year. So
That would be
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna get the boat ready now and then head back to the resort and get ready to head home. If you want to go to the North Island and further for spearfishing, make sure you take a good look at the regulations of your area. Most of the sub-areas in Zone 11, 12 and 13 have lots of marine protected locations like rockfish conservation areas and marine provincial parks. Similar size from the lynx, but this is just so heavy. And it
Pretty
is
much the same.
like a centimeter. Oh, not bad. Your first fish and the biggest of them all. Oh wait. This is Brian's beauty.
That one takes the win for sure.
I think so. This is the smallest. This is mine. This is yours. Oh, yes.
Holy
That's
moly!
So nice. It's getting dark. You can probably barely see me right now. We just got back. We're on Vancouver Island now, and the wind picked up quite a bit in the end, so it was a bit rough out there right now. So you can see I'm wet just from the spray. Paul is just getting the car, and then we pack up everything and head back home, which is a 2.5 hour drive. Yeah. Man, we had such a good weekend. Probably one of the best weekends in a while. It was so good to explore new locations, to be out on the ocean and on this very remote island for a weekend, and just spend some time with Brian. He's a super nice guy. We really enjoyed our time together, and I think we did get a bunch of really good GoPro footage. Of course I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of it, but I'm just keen to go through it because then I can kind of experience everything over again. Thank you guys a lot for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this two-part video. We had a blast. It was awesome this weekend and super excited, and we're so looking forward to come back here one day and meet Brian again and do another fun adventure together. Yeah, leave me a comment, put your thumbs up, subscribe please, and maybe if you wanna be up to date when I upload videos, press that little notification button, and I don't know. On to the next adventure, I would say.